This is take two. The reason why it's take two is I was in the middle of describing about how do you know when divine masculine is coming back in, and straight in front of me on my beautiful patio furniture, this beautiful, which he's got the most incredible chest of blue and sort of turquoise greens. A peacock came and he stood there and put his tail out. I was like, okay, if there ever was a sign, there is one. So take this as a double whammy sign. How do you know when divine masculine is going to return? I've worked with thousands of twin flames, and when they come and work with me one-on-one in a one-on-one private session or in the twin flame course in Awaken to Consciousness, they will often say, my energy shifted, Kat. I'm feeling different, Kat. I'm really focused on that peace and that alchemizing that energy, and I'm feeling really balanced. And at that time, I check in with their energy and I can see that they're in this beautiful balanced state. And normally, very shortly afterwards, they will then send or they will speak to me and say, they've returned. How did you know they were going to return, Kat? I knew because of the energy and the frequency that you are holding. This journey is about getting out of the story. And like I always say, if you are in addictive energy, if you're in really obsessive energy, this video will be hard for you to understand. It's for those that have balanced out a lot of that addictive, obsessive energy. You're no longer having, tarot and oracle readings every day. You're no longer doing all that crazy, addictive, obsessive stuff, looking on social media. You've let go of all that. And you're now starting to come into that inner union and really starting to balance your energy. At that point, you will find that divine masculine will normally check in energetically, or more often than not show up in the 3D. And they may call you, they may text you, they may actually physically show up. What they're doing at this point is checking in on the frequency and the energy. Now, they're not doing it through thought and mind. This is a soul magnetization. Remember, you're one energetic system. And that one energy now is completely working in a tandem frequency. So when you start to balance the energy and you plug all the leaks, you fully detoxed. And for anybody who's like, how do I detox? We talk about this in the Twin Flame course. I show you exactly how to do it. I show you how to come into that balance, how to come into that inner union. It's all there. But without doing that, you cannot come into that balanced state and that inner union state. But what happens normally then is you've balanced the energy, they come back in, and there will normally be a trigger. Now, I'm making this video for those of you that are in the balancing process. Once you are starting to balance the energy, it's about getting out of the story. Now, the story will rise, but remember, this is not about the story. This is about you holding energy and frequency, being in that sovereign energy. If it's not matching your vibration, let it go. Because as you hold that vibration, divine masculine, the only way to meet you is to rise in vibration. So hold your energy, hold your frequency. Don't get into the story. If you get into the story, it will trigger. Now, triggers are not a bad thing, but it will loop and loop until you've seen the lesson, until you've overcome the obstacle. So we talk about this point as really stepping into that observing energy. What is it showing me? What core wound is it showing me? How can I work deeper? But not from a place of, I am broken, I need to fix myself. It's from a place of, I am sovereign. I am alchemizing the energy. Remember, if you treat this like a relationship, and you will want to when they come back in and get back into the story and get back into he said, she said, you will loop again. So really, and that does not mean that you allow breadcrumbing. That does not mean that. That means that you hold your energy, your frequency. You balance the energy. If they're not meeting you, then just come back into self. Because over time, they will meet you in that frequency. But if you get into the story, you'll loop over and over again. So get out of the story. A lot of the time people will say to me, oh, Kat, this is hard work. I just want a relationship. Well, this is the bottom line, and this is the bottom line that not many people will tell you, but I try and be a straight shooter. If you want a relationship, then go for a soulmate. A relationship with a soulmate can be beautiful, will help you grow, expand on a different level. A twin flame is a rapid expansion. This is your ascension journey. You are shifting into a higher state of consciousness. This is you in another incarnation. This is not a soulmate relationship. You want a soulmate relationship where you can feel things, where you can get into the story, then that's a soulmate. That's not this journey. This is about you seeing where you are expanding the mirror, working with the core wounds, allowing the collapse of the identity, and shifting on your ascension path. Treat it like anything else. You stay in that exhaustion. The reason why you will hear twins go, I am exhausted, I am so tired, I am in pain, I am endlessly searching. The reason why is they're treating it like a relationship. They're treating it like a soulmate, loving relationship. It is not. It is an activation. It is an awakening of the one soul. And you are now learning how to work with your own energy and frequency and vibration. Remember, you believe that you are the mind and ego. You believe that you are the body, but who you are in every lifetime is soul. And how you and your divine masculine are one is at soul level. The duality, the polarity exists. Both have two minds, both have two bodies, both have had different experiences, but core wounds and vibration and what you are holding underneath the matrix is exactly the same. And so they will mirror to you. And you may go, well, no, it's not the same. They are an alcoholic, or this modern day word, which is nothing to do with twin flames, they are an avoidant. No. You are both running from yourself. If they hold the vibration, you hold the vibration, but don't look at surface level. Look at what the underlying. If somebody is an alcoholic, what are they doing? They're running from themselves. What do they do with alcohol? Numb so they don't have to see the truth. So they don't have to fully pour in and show up and come into that sovereign frequency and detach. What are they stuck in? Mind and ego, believing that it is happening to them. No, this is a soul's journey that you are on. If you need more help and support on your journey, whether it's understanding the A to Z of the twin flame journey, my twin flame course is there. You get lifetime access. As well as that, you also get 30 days access into Awaken to Consciousness, which is my twin flame support. There's over 50 hours of content for you to watch instantly to help and support you all the way through the journey. It will not feed pink fluffy stuff. I will say that though. If you're really in obsessive addictive energy where you just need it, it's not going to help you. If you're going, I am ready to shift, I am done with this, then it will shift you. And if you are like, I want to work with my spiritual gifts, I want to understand my soul purpose, I am ready to ascend, then I have loads of information on my website. I send you